I had a 3.875 GPA. I scored 17 on my ACT test. No one told me from the guidance counselor's office how to prepare for the test. I didn't know back when I was 20 that it was a seed being sown in my heart that would actually catapult me into owning my own business. My name is Claude Harris. I'm the CEO and founder of College Coaching Network. College Coaching Network is a mobile guidance counselor experience where people have access to guidance counselors 24/7 through their mobile device. We started private consulting with a lot of families that needed help in regards to finding scholarships for college. They didn't know how to go through the college planning process. So we created a program that they could continue to receive that support 24/7. I didn't even know I had a tech business. Before we had the app, life was crazy. Great problem to have 500 students, still a problem because you got to key all those in. We won the grant through Digital Sandbox, so they've been amazing for us. They gave us validation to get the app created. So the app allowed us to have them download the app. We don't have to do anything. They do a registration form, and it's a one-user seamless integration where they get their username and their password right there on the spot. So it has made our life a lot easier, and it's put me in a better position so we can scale. One of the greatest resources that are out there is KC SourceLink. They can get you introduced to great organizations like 1 Million Cups, Digital Sandbox, Elevation Lab, Pitch Perfect, Heartland, and the list goes on. So there's over 240 resources that are through KC SourceLink. Pitch Perfect actually showed us how to do an executive summary and how to put everything together to go after angel investors, and they teach you how to create a business that can scale. So I would say just to any entrepreneur, you got to learn how to use the resources that are out there. KC SourceLink, if you don't know which way you should go, they will direct you on the right path to make sure that you get your business where it needs to be. Hello, my name is Claude Harris. I am the CEO and founder of College Coaching Network. We're so excited that you have decided to join us today for our live demo of our entire program. And so I want you to buckle your seat, enjoy the ride. We're going to walk you through the entire program. But I wanted to tell you, honestly, when I started the program, I didn't know that I was going to go from my degree in finance and accounting over into the wonderful world of helping students when it came to scholarships. But when people came into my office, I discovered very quickly that they didn't have enough money saved to send their kids to college, and I wanted to help solve that problem. And I never knew in my wildest dreams that my life would lead to me actually creating an app and helping families in regards to college and career planning. So enjoy the ride. We're going to walk you through a lot of information today. So when we started College Coaching Network, we really had to dive deep into the statistics, and we found out that over 500% increase in college costs has happened since 1982. So it's really skyrocketing out of control. And the average family only has about $5,000 per year saved to go to a public or private university, which is about 23%, which has caused $1.6 trillion of student loan debts. So College Coaching Network thought, how do we create a program that's going to allow us to educate the students, but yet keep them engaged? So we've done it through a technology play. We understand that students are using touchscreen computers and their own mobile apps, and they're looking for ways for us to use relevant ways of communicating to them to let them see the different options that are out there for them and also their families. We understand also that students are looking for scholarships. They are really searching for money to help them pay for college. And a lot of times they're trying to figure out how to navigate through the whole college and career readiness process. So we wanted to make sure that we were another resource that could be there for the students. On average, a student will only spend 38 minutes with their school counselor over their entire 4 years in high school. And we wanted to make sure that they had assistance when it came to financial aid, scholarships, loans, work study, grants, and all the things that are available to them. We're so excited to walk you through this process. And just reflecting back over my own life, I remember when we had our first child and she was going to kindergarten, or actually she was a baby, and she was in a car seat, and we took her to preschool, and then she went to kindergarten, elementary, middle, and high school. And then you look up and now they're packing their clothes into boxes and they're getting ready to leave your home and go to college. You're wondering how did the time go by so fast? And we're looking at our bank accounts wondering how are we going to fund this? So we have a program guide, and we're going to walk you through our College Coaching Network program guide, and it's going to walk you through all of the different steps and the system systems that we've put together to help take stress off of your life. We understand that you guys are going maybe through emotional situations where you're like, man, again, how did the time go by so fast? And you're looking to get scholarships, grants, or what have you, because you don't want to put your child in a position where they have a lot of student loan debts. And so we're going to walk you through how this program works. So first of all, when the students get into the program, we have it as a mobile app. So you can go into the mobile app store, Android or iOS, and download the College Coaching Network app. Our program focuses on 3 key areas, which is private scholarships, grants, which is endowments or institutional funding, and then also we do early college credits. So first of all, we want to explain to you that we help with private scholarships. And the difference between private scholarships and institutional scholarships are private scholarships are applicable to any university. That means you can use that money at any college in the United States, sometimes even abroad. But then the institutional scholarships are restricted to just that specific university. So we want to start here because you may not know where you want to attend college in the fall or when you're actually getting ready to go. But we want to help you find scholarships that are applicable. There's $24 billion in scholarships that we have through Sallie Mae. We train you on how to use all the other scholarship private aggregators that are online. One of the scholarship aggregator sites that are online is called FastWeb. One of our students that we train went out and she found 44 scholarships for $318,000. The second way we help students find private scholarships is through our scholarship scene. This is when we bring out scholarship foundations like the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation. We had an amazing time talking with them. They were basically on our podcast where students can actually see them live and ask questions and learn more about how to become a Coca-Cola Scholar. But we go out and we talk to various charities, foundations, and basically the way they work is they receive money in from wealthy individuals. It may be in loving memory of a person in their family that passed away. And then when they receive this money, they give it out to students that are looking to obtain scholarships to go to college. So we understand that students nowadays don't want to look at a lot of PDFs about these different scholarships or try to sift through all the information that's out there. So we put it in a relevant way in the form of a podcast so the students can have an engaging video where they can actually come out live to the event and talk directly to the Scholarship Foundation representative to learn more about how they can get involved and find additional private institutional scholarships. These are not very competitive because they're in their local community. So I want you guys to really tap into our scholarship scene. It's a great resource. Now, once students find the scholarships, the next step is they have to submit the application. And so a lot of times, this is where the students in high school or just in general get kind of roadblocked. And so what we notice is they don't understand how to create or craft their own voice. They have possible issues with sentence structures, run-on sentences, or sometimes even plagiarism. And so we want to make sure that the students are looked upon in a positive way when they submit their applications for scholarships. So we have 4 amazing scholarship essay writing coaches that will help the students navigate through the process. And so Bridget is phenomenal. She does a lot of work. She has a degree. She's done things for us that got posted to the U.S. News and World Report. Crystal is amazing, Mason is amazing, and Amber is amazing. So all of them will meet with the students on Thursday, typically from 5 to 6. And when they meet with them, we spotlight that in the app. We do a push notification that goes out to the students so they can see that update is coming for the scholarship essay coaching session. And then they can ask questions directly and share their essays directly through Zoom. So it's an amazing resource that they can tap into on a weekly basis with our scholarship essay coaches. Now, College Coaching Network, we really love having fun. We really love helping the kids stay engaged and all those things. So we created what is called our Scholarship Challenge. The Scholarship Challenge basically is every time you submit an application for a scholarship, you get put into an entry. And Holly submitted 44 scholarship applications in 3 weeks. She won the Scholarship Challenge and we gave her $250 from College Coaching Network. And she's already received a $5,000 scholarship out of her 44 applications. So it's a wonderful way to have healthy competition as the students apply for the scholarships that are out there and available for them in their financial futures. Now, we really love systems at College Coaching Network. So we have basically a way that the kids can organize all the scholarships that they're going for. So they can go into the calendar, they can put in the title of the scholarship that they found, where they found the scholarship, and then also the notes. And it's a way that they can actually have a text message and an email going to them, reminding them not to miss that scholarship deadline. So it's a wonderful way of systemizing the scholarship approach. Now, next we're going to go into endowment. Now, I love endowments. Endowments are definitely different from private scholarships. Remember, let me educate you on this. Private scholarships are applicable to any university. Endowments are specific to one particular college. Now, before you want to tap into the colleges, you probably want to see if you want to go to the school. So we actually offer within the actual app the ability to do a virtual tour of a college campus. This is important because before you apply, you want to make sure that this is a school that you really want to attend. So you can walk around the actual university right through the app. There's hundreds of colleges we have here with virtual tours that you guys can tap into. So the endowments are important for you to understand because once you have looked at the college and you find out that you really want to possibly look at applying to that college, we want to understand how do we maximize the endowments. So there's a big difference between how much money you can receive from private scholarships versus endowments. We've seen that on average about 3% of the total financial aid that you're awarded will come from private scholarships, and the other greater lion's share of 97% can come from the endowment. And that means that there's a lot of schools you have some schools that have 2, 3, 4, $10 billion endowments, and we want to teach you guys how to tap into those resources. So we have a technique out there that's called college leveraging. And college leveraging, don't let that overcomplicate you. It's a lot like Walmart price matching. And so what it does is it allows us to look at the award letters from the different colleges that are coming in. And then what we do is we negotiate the other schools against the primary school that we want to go to get them to do a Walmart price match. And so in this situation, the student was only receiving $6,000 in a total scholarship that was coming from this actual college. And now we put them in a position where they took the award letters from some of the other schools and they leveraged that against this primary school, and we got that scholarship increased to a whopping, drum roll please, $34,542. So we actually help you tap into more college offers because of our partnership with Infinite Scholars. And so now you can apply to multiple colleges all at the same time with zero application fee. This is going to put you guys in a position where you can take those offers that are coming back from those different universities and use that Walmart price matching or college leveraging approach. It's an amazing approach to maximize the endowments. So we really love helping students take advantage of college scholarship fairs. And so this is a greater way to tap into the endowments. When you go into the fair, you want to make sure that you are prepared. You want to have the right attire on. You want to be able to shake people's hands with a firm handshake, look people in their eye. So all the natural skills that you need to develop, we will train you through the virtual mentorship that we have through the app. And also we want to make sure that you have a folder that is complete. You'll have College Coaching Network on the folder and all those things that come with it, but you'll have that complete. So when you walk in that room, your resume, your transcripts, your recommendation letters, and all those things are on point. So you can maximize the opportunity to tap into scholarships, grants, and endowments and minimize student loan debts. We do not like student loan debts at College Coaching Network. So we understand that some students don't do well on the SAT or the ACT. And so we partner with Senator James Moroney. He is a senator from Connecticut, and he helps our students go through preparing themselves to maximize that score for the ACT and the SAT. So we want you guys to tap into that resource.
Our first choice college, and since 1999 we've been preparing students for college. All of our tutors had an excellent college experience themselves, and we all know what a difference a great education can make in your life, so we want to provide that opportunity for other students. Our goal is really to be more than just a tutor, but to be a mentor for the students, and to really not just prepare them for a single test, but to prepare them for college, to show them the skills that it'll take to succeed on any test, not just the SAT or ACT.
To me, the ACT is so important because it helps me get into the more competitive colleges that I want to get into, such as University of Texas at Austin, Emory, Northwestern University, Washington University in St. Louis, and so many more.
College Coaching Network is so happy that we have now came into a partnership with Infinite Scholars. We believe that the training portal that we have through our mobile app is a great resource for students to understand private scholarships and endowments, and putting the kids in a better position when they're prepared to go into an Infinite Scholars workshop or actual college fair will put them in a great position. One of the students to Infinite Scholars walked in the room and walked out with $1 million. Yes, he was able to maximize all the opportunities that was available to him. And our job at College Coaching Network is to make sure that there's more students that look just like this gentleman that received $1 million in scholarships. Let's listen to a couple young ladies that shared their experience.
Hi, my name is Lorenzo Francois. I go to Boyd H. Anderson High School, and at this college fair, I was offered a scholarship from
Talladega, no, it's good.
Talladega College, and I got $6,000 per year. Delaware State, I got $15,000 per year, and for Grambling State, I got $6,000.
Congratulations, young lady.
Thank you.
All right. Who else do we have over here?
Hi, my name is Markley. I also go to Boyd Anderson High School, and I got a scholarship from Delaware State University, full tuition, over $16,000 a year, and also Talladega College, which is over $6,000 a year.
Congratulations, young lady. All right, all at the Infinite Scholar Fair, huh?
Yes.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
The last part of our three-step system is our ability to help students tap into dual credits. And so there's a lot of students that take AP classes. We believe they're amazing. AP classes are for those that may want to go to higher echelon schools, or they're trying to maybe get into a particular school, or they just want to take advanced placement classes, which are not bad. But there's some students that they may not have National Honor Society status, or they may not have extremely high GPA, or they don't have aspirations to go to maybe an Ivy League school or a school that has a harder admission process. And so those students can still take advantage of dual credits. If you have in particular states, everyone has their own parameters, but they are normally low. I know in the state of Missouri, there's a 2.5 minimum GPA requirement, and you must be at least 16 years of age, but we can help you look at what your state requirements are through the program. And if you're able to go through the dual credit portion with the local partnership with the community college, you can graduate from high school with an associate's degree and also a high school diploma. So this is something that we want to help the students understand, because you can now take 50% of the total cost of college off the table, because you're in a better position to take dual credit classes in high school at a fraction of the cost of college. And you can also simultaneously get your high school diploma and your associate's degree that is basically awarded or looked upon at any institution in the United States, because that associate's degree sometimes a little bit different than AP classes, where sometimes those credits can't transfer, but that associate's degree is universally accepted. So that's a great way of being able to cut, again, the college cost in half by being able to receive your associate's degree at the same time that you receive your high school diploma. And yes, guys, we love everything we do with the scholarships, but we also love, and this is a part that I really think is the part that the kids really tap into, is we love being a community. We have some amazing things that we do with the students. We're doing more things here in Kansas City, but we also have new venues because of the partnership with Infinite Scholars that will allow us to do things in person with you guys. But our podcast is phenomenal. We had the New York Times bestselling author Tom Corley with Rich Habits. He is amazing. I paid all my daughters to read his book, and we're doing a cool project with him moving forward, so you guys are going to love that. But our podcast is full of great content, you guys. We have some amazing people that come out. We've had school counselors that came out and talked to our students about some of the social and emotional issues of going through COVID-19 and the pandemic, which really gave a lot of insight and a lot of upbeat positivity to the students. We also have some amazing podcasts where we had some historical figures that are actually the first Black presidents of universities that came out to talk to the students about how high you can take yourself in education in regards to receiving your PhD and things of that sort. So amazing historical facts, not always in the textbook. We do esports, so any of you kids that want to go out there and get an esports scholarship, we have constant information that's coming down the pipeline about this wonderful world of esports. And if you're just an athlete like me, we've had NFL players, WNBA players, and athletic trainers and recruiters and all those things that are out there talking to the students about the importance of sports and how that can open the door for you to get your education paid for. So then there's one thing you cannot Google, which is wisdom. We've had some amazing people that came out, and they are just, we call them seasoned. They're just pouring wisdom into the hearts of the youth to let them know the things that they went through. And if they were able to give advice to the younger version of themselves, what advice will they give to themselves that you guys can learn from? Some amazing things that you guys will gain from the community. So let's go into the actual breakdown of what the program will cost for you guys to get involved. And I've got a special promotion that I'm going to talk to you about as well. All right, so you were wondering, how much does this program cost? But I also have a special promotion that I want to give to you as well. So again, remember, we're going through private scholarships. We're helping you get tapped into $24 billion of private scholarships. We're also helping you to organize how you chronologically have the text message reminders sent out. And then also we're helping you with the endowments, preparing to maximize those, and then the dual college credits for $300 for the year. It gives you 52 weeks or 12 months of scholarship coaching. But I told you we have a promotion. We're going to give this to you for 50% off. For $150, you'll have access to our total suite of services. You're going to have access to, again, all the scholarships that we have. Our essay coaches that are out there once a week, every Thursday from 5 to 6. That by itself is an essay coach is probably about $50 a session. You guys know that. You're going to have access to the ACT test. There's a 1-hour ACT and SAT assessment test in our app with Senator James Maroney. You're going to also have access to all of the different things that we do in regards to showing you the scholarship scene, where we talk to the institutional foundations that have charities and money that are out there. So we'll be doing a lot of podcasts with them, bringing them to the app, having a direct link after that podcast interview so you guys can have a direct access to their institutional scholarships on the private side. So then when you move into the actual endowment, we're going to show you how to leverage the different colleges. You're going to have the ability to apply to over 500 plus colleges without an application fee, which is massive. And then you can leverage those award letters against the primary school you want to go to. And you can work with essay coaches to get assistance on crafting that appeal letter. But we already have a template of what the appeal letter should look like, and also the dual college credits if you're looking to graduate from high school with your associate's degree and also your high school diploma. So $150 is our special promotion. It's 50% off. It's going to be for a limited time only. We've got a lot of cool other things that are coming down the pipeline. But remember, you guys, we had one of our students, she basically took her award letter from the other schools and she used it to leverage it against Pepperdine University. And we were able to get her $52,000 more out of her scholarship. And so if you were to invest $150 and you're in a position where you learn some techniques on how to negotiate and put yourself in a position to get a $52,000 scholarship, don't you think that's worth a great ROI on the investment that you're making in your education and putting yourself in position to not have any student loan debts? I strongly suggest that you take advantage of our 50% off discount. You'll see below that you'll have the ability to go ahead and enroll into the program. And welcome to the College Coaching Network family. You'll go through orientation, you'll go through the onboarding process, and we'll get you in the College Coaching Network community. So glad that you guys have taken the time to go through this video in its entirety. And we're so happy to have you now part of the College Coaching Network family, hopefully. So have an amazing day, and we look forward to serving you and your family moving forward.